The decision to end a marriage rarely happens over a single breakfast. It accumulates in the silences, in the forgotten birthdays, and in the spaces where conversations stop feeling like connections. When psychologists study the root of infidelity, they find a consistent pattern. Most women who cross this line aren't hunting for a better husband. They are searching for something they eventually stopped asking for at home. She is experiencing emotional starvation. When human connection is absent for long enough, the heart begins to search for sustenance elsewhere, regardless of the consequences. A husband can say, "I love you" every night, while his wife feels entirely invisible. Love without active, focused attention is a performance that provides no actual warmth. Years of neglect create a quiet, persistent vulnerability. The eventual betrayal is the predictable result of deep-seated needs being ignored until they become a desperate hunger. Take a couple 3 years into a marriage that started as a shared dream. Slowly, the late-night drives and shared ambitions vanish, leaving two strangers sharing a Netflix account and a mortgage. Without children to force a shared daily mission, the emotional drift happens quickly. Career schedules diverge, and soon they are simply two people living parallel lives under the same roof. Then, someone at work asks a follow-up question. They remember a small detail she mentioned a week ago. She is drawn to the feeling of her thoughts actually mattering to another human being. Her core identity begins to splinter. When a marriage fails to acknowledge the person she is becoming, she drifts into loneliness. This new connection acts as a mirror. It reflects back the parts of herself that went dark, making her feel visible and whole again. The affair is a frantic grab for her own reflection, an effort to feel real again in the eyes of someone who actually sees her. In a house full of young children, the exhaustion is different. The husband provides, and he shows up, but he hasn't looked at his wife with genuine intention in months. Mothers of young children are often the most emotionally depleted people in the room. They give everything to their children, their households, and their careers until there's nothing left for her. She becomes a human reservoir, drained by constant demands, responsible for everyone, with no one responsible for her. The husband drifts into a new role, just another person to manage. When an outsider directs intentional energy toward her, the response is visceral, like finding water. This choice is born from the overwhelming need to be cared for, after years of being the sole caretaker for everyone else. Most women in this position are not escaping their lives guilt-free. They live with the heavy weight of knowing they are breaking the world they built. She is trapped in a mental war, trying to reconcile her genuine love for her family with the undeniable truth that she needs this external connection to feel alive. Neurologically, the brain is flooded with dopamine and oxytocin. These chemical rewards are as powerful as a drug, and they don't distinguish between a marriage and a betrayal. On average, a relationship suffers through 6 years of unspoken resentment and routine neglect before a partner steps outside the marriage. The affair is the final signal of long-term decay, where years of feeling invisible outweigh the stability of home. Before the first lie was ever told, these women simply wanted to be heard. They wanted to be chosen and touched with intention by the husbands who had stopped looking at them. Understanding the cause does not excuse the destruction, but it serves as a warning. The damage begins in the long silences, where two people slowly stop reaching for each other.